Maddie Irwin is going to talk to me. She's the walk manager for the Alzheimer's Association, but they're having their inaugural pickleball tournament, and that should help them raise some money for the Alzheimer's Association as a benefit as well. Hi, Maddie.
Good morning. How are you doing?
You know, I've never met a girl named Maddie who I don't like.
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. You know how you grow up and you have like some chick named Stacy and you don't like her, and then your kid's pregnant and they're like, I think I'm going to name her Stacy. I'm like, no, you're not.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Maddie.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad Maddie. All right, so normally we're talking a walk when we talk Alzheimer's Association, but you're spreading your wings here, right?
Yeah, so we have the Walk to End Alzheimer's still, and that will be October 11th at Kappaha Park. But right now we're focusing on a pickleball tournament to continue to raise awareness and to raise some funds for the Alzheimer's Association.
Cool! And I love that y'all announced it as an inaugural because there's no such thing as a first annual.
Yeah.
You know, so where are you having this?
So this will be at the Pickleball Factory, and this is their first benefit event as well. So we are all trying something new here, and we're hoping that it's a great success. It's going to be on June 28th in the morning, starting at 10 o'clock.
June 28th, what day does that fall on?
That's a Saturday, so it should be a good time.
You'll be packed. That place is fantastic. Have you seen it yet?
Oh, well, I've been through it a few times, and I'm not a pickleball player myself, but I imagine it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a great space.
I can't play because of an ankle issue, but I love the fact that everything is conducive to older people playing this and helping keep us active. Because a lot of the people who play are a little bit older. It's not an old person sport because we want young people to play too, but just because you're up there in years does not mean you can't play pickleball. If you can move, you can play pickleball. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm in part doing this in honor of my grandfather, Stephen, who was an avid tennis player. But when he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a little bit before all of this pickleball rush, and I'm sure he would have loved this sport.
Yeah.
He would have really had a good time at this. So I'm doing this in honor of him as well. But speaking of that being active part, we have a 10 healthy habits for brain and body. And one of those things that we try to encourage is being active, because when you increase your heart rate, you're increasing blood flow to your brain and the rest of your body, which kind of helps everything. So we're helping you get out, get active, help raise some funds, have some fun, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can tell my lower back and my knees how much fun I'm having. You know, it's just, you did have to change the date though, so I want people to remember that the date did change. So if you signed up, it's not on the 12th anymore. It's on the 28th.
Yes, we had it on a Thursday, thinking like, oh, our retired folks, maybe that would work well for them. But the feedback I got was we'd rather have a Saturday. So luckily the Pickleball Factory was gracious and let us do that. So we hope we had a lot of people show up. If you register before June 14th, which is coming up this Saturday, you do get 10% off at registration. So if you're looking for a little bit of a discount, get started early.
10% off of what? What was it supposed to be?
Yep, so it's $50 a person to register for the tournament.
Okay.
And so you get 10% off of that.
Which is $5, right?
Yep, just a few dollars, but
I just
help
did
you get
math.
started early.
I just did math. Yay! All right, but no, I truly believe that Alzheimer's is one of the cruelest diseases. I know we have cancer. I know we have all these other horrible diseases that just eat away at people, but living with Alzheimer's and the things that happen during Alzheimer's, not remembering who your loved ones are, being kind of scared, everyone's a stranger, that sort of thing, it's a cruel disease.
It is a cruel disease to the individual, but the people that I talk to as well, it's so cruel to the families. You know, having your grandfather forget who you are or never knowing who your family members are, that's painful to so many family members as well.
Yeah.
So we will try to bring the community together and provide resources where we can.
You know, I always...
And in that strain, I want to just plug our 24/7 helpline number to any of those family members who might have questions about behaviors or where to get resources. Our helpline number is available to anybody at any time of day, and it's 3900.
Okay, you kind of went robotic on us there. We can't, the cell service went cuckoo, but I think we got the number down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, a friend of mine whose mother died of Alzheimer's when she was only 56 years old, so this is not only an elderly person's disease. They decided, well, she still had her, and I'm just going to go with wits about her because I don't know what else to call it. They found an object that they showed each other every day, and they would kiss it and give it to each other. And that object, even when Susan was in her final stages of Alzheimer's, she still recognized that object. So, you know, there are little things you can do that can keep you connected. So find them while they're still you know, cognitively capable. But this is going to be fun. We need to raise a bunch of money, so it's $50 per person. Do you sign up as an individual or as a team?
So you're going to have your team member ready. So it's $100 for the team or $50 per person, and you can just call the Pickleball Factory to get set up and registered.
And they're just good people at the Pickleball Factory.
Yes.
The guys who put that place together, just love them. I'm going to have them on in the next coming weeks for some other stuff they're doing. Isn't it great that we have an entire pickleball facility here?
Oh, it's exciting stuff, especially for all those pickleball players, which are not us, apparently.
Yeah,
but
it's
all
indoors.
those other guys.
Well, guess what, Maddie? Me and you are probably going to square off a pickleball in about 10 years. So that's what happened.
Right.
You'll kick my butt because I'm probably 40 years older than you are. But you can have some fun, folks, and you can support the Alzheimer's Association. It is a partner round robin. So are there trophies or winners of this thing?
Yes, so we are going to have the top 3 teams, and we're working on awards for those. And so it's kind of just to bring the community together. But yes, we'll have trophies and awards for the top 3 teams.
Well, yeah, you gotta have awards because I don't care how old you are, you still want that stinking trophy, man. You want that trophy, you want that medal, you want something to take home, show off, and take to coffee when you go sit at the table for 7 hours and drink coffee. You want that, so that's what you do when you get old. It's from 10 to 2, right?
Correct. Yep, at the Pickleball Factory.
Okay.
On June 28th.
And if you don't sign up in time, do you have just a certain number of spots available?
We're hoping for a great turnout, so I'm not sure if we have a limit quite yet. They haven't told me that, so we'll see. We'll test it out, see if we can put the limit on it. But
yeah, well,
but we will accept walk-ins if you come that day. But we'd really prefer if you can register beforehand so that we can make sure everything runs smoothly.
Oh, this is a good question. Is there an age limit on this tournament?
No, there's not. It's open to everyone.
Oh, gosh, I hope some really young people lose to some older folks.
Oh, that'd be pretty fun,
That would be
wouldn't it?
fantastic. Everybody join this. It's a pickleball tournament. The date did change. It's now June 28th at the Pickleball Factory, and it is a tournament that is a round robin. So get your partner, pay your fee, get your discount before June 14th, and make sure you say hi to Maddie Irwin, who's going to be there for the Alzheimer's Association, welcoming you and thanking you for helping raise money to fight the Alzheimer's Association battle with the disease. Maddie, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.